Alrighty. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Hunter Classic. We're out here on Hirschfelden today with a lovely herd of fallow deer on their way in. Sort of. So I entered myself into a fallow deer competition that actually ends tonight. I do not expect to do very well, but I decided we would bring out the flinter bow. I also have the 243, but that's it. I'm gonna wait for this buck to get closer. And then we have one more out that way who is the chocolate fur type. But he's got two females traveling with him, so it's really just him that we want right here. I'm gonna try get that. With that direction that they spooked, that's totally fine. I'm gonna take this guy with the 243. I'm gonna be honest though, I've been hunting for like, gosh, a bit. Alright, he's down. Those females ended up going that way, I guess? Maybe we can get a female. Little bonus one in here, huh? I shot too high. Alright, well, we'll check the tracks of the male that we shot with the bow. We'll see what kind of damage we did, but we're gonna go pick up the chocolate fur type guy first. We'll just see what we have here. But it is... I want to say that I entered in the competition that's... Oh, that's intestines. Alright, we'll give him in a minute. We'll give him a minute. We'll run up to this guy, though. But the competition that I entered, I'm pretty sure, is just the highest scoring fallow buck. The other competition option that was open for fallow deer right now was the three, like, heaviest females. And I think that one was in the sign-up status, whereas the other one was actually, like, active right now. That's why I chose the one that I did. It's kinda late at night right now, and I do have work in the morning, so I don't know how long we're gonna spend on this tonight. But we might revisit tomorrow for a little more recording after the stream. We'll pick up this chocolate. I don't want to pick up that track now that I think about it. I think I didn't. But we'll pick him up. Let's see. He was the bigger of the two as well. 112. We got shoulder blade and left long at how far? 121. Okay. Okay, so it was the male competition that I got into, because the male one was Crown the King. 112 isn't bad. I don't expect to get too high in the competition, because as of right now, the leaderboard is like 178 or something like that. So I don't expect much. I'm just participating to participate. This will technically be part of the competition series, like the competition challenge series, but I'm not expecting to place. But I'm gonna go track down this other fallow deer and I'll check in with you then. So, A, I have run out of time, and B, I couldn't find either one of those deer. I unfortunately don't have the time to go grab my dog. I have to wrap this hunt up tonight. You know, life, responsibilities, and adulting. But we'll pick this back up another time, maybe with just a general fallow hunt since the competition does close tonight. There was an attempt. That's about all I have. There was an attempt made. So I'll check back on another day with another fallow hunt that's not in the competition. So it's like whole days later. I've got some red deer coming in. I've got down already. Really hoping I can get this last one. Not spook him. Nope. That's what the 270 is. He's down. There was also a roe deer. Unfortunately, that... I think I actually got her. That's unfortunate. Yeah, thanks to the magic of editing, it's only been a few seconds, but reality is, it is like 2.5 full days later. I'm carrying my tree stand around with me, not that there's any real benefit. This is actually kind of a nice spot, right outside of this lodge, but I like to have it with me when I do get a call, which is basically what happened. I walked out from the lodge, I had time set for 16, and I got a call from a red deer female, and I thought, oh well, I'll just set up somewhere in a tree. A lot of the trees that I was trying, it was like putting the tree stand like tippy tap, and that wasn't gonna work out very well. I pick up females that I shot. 2 of them were right before I decided to actually start recording, and 1 actually guy. Way, but I'm still here for fallow deer. That's not to say I'm going red deer or roe deer or even Canadian geese. We're just gonna kind of poke around, see what we find. The fallow competition did end. Yeah, last I checked, we're in like 28th place. I don't have the easiest time looking back on kind of pass if I don't place, but I'm sure we're 197 kilograms, we're in 2.5, which is nice. I think I'm gonna try and follow the tracks for where the female ran off to, stay in these fields for a little while, and maybe we'll move up here, or we'll cross the river and get into. I will check in when we either find the female or we run into other animals. An albino wild boar. I have the boar collar. I put my... Oh, you can. We might end up with an albino wild boar. I did not find the female red deer that we fired at. I did not find her. But I mean, if this is an albino and not just like a trick, let's see what we can get. Well, it's turned around. That looks like a pretty pink nose. I think we're calling it an albino wild boar. I'll check in with you guys when he gets closer. As he gets closer, definitely confirm he has the pink nose and pink ears. Looks like the red eyes. I could totally use the bow. I think I might get in a little bit closer. He's right at 20. I just don't really want an arrow sticking out of his head. I'd like him to turn broadside a little bit. He's close, that's for sure. I just need him to turn a little bit. It's like mosey around a little bit. It's gonna be so cool next to the albino feral pig that I have. Really hope that it stops raining for the photo though. Let's try it. Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Got really nice tusks, honestly. Pink feet, pink nose. Let's see. Confirmed albino. 560. A good bit smaller than my last albino, but he deserves a trophy shot. He's like stuck. He can't like walk any closer. The whole herd of them. Alright, well, we'll take a picture with him. There we go. Oh, you turned. That was funny. Alright, so definitely found some fallow deer. Looks like males and a female. This guy looks pretty nice. I think the problem is we're too close for me to set up a tree stand. I'd like to get more than one, but the reality is I'm not going to if I use the rifle, and I don't want to use the bow on the ground. I'm just not confident in it. We're gonna take this. Try. I missed. There's like no chance that I actually got him. That's alright. We got the biggest one of the herd. That's kind of the important part to me, honestly. Since we fired the boomstick, go ahead and run. We'll pick him up. And since we fired it also, I'm just gonna fast travel over to the other fields right after we get the guy up. He looked good. I don't have a spotting skill to get scores from them yet, but not gonna be upset. Honestly. Pick him up. Really, really. $3.5 bad. They get quite a bit bigger than that. Alrighty. Alright, now that we have just barely made it back, swap the bow for the 10 gauge lever action. I gotta actually get rid of this. Grab a pack of birdshot. There is no sight that I own for it. Grab one more box. Just one more box for the 270. I'm not gonna grab any collars for the geese. Is it quite literally just gonna be for the purpose of fast traveling? We'll change our stuff at the tent, but I'll show you why. Load first. Right? Load before you fast travel. Crouch. Pull up your map. Fast travel to your setup. Aim. Because they're all right here. Now you'll notice all of these geese on the ground. Those are all going to count as grounded. Sorry. These ones will not. I missed. I usually miss the pheasants. Alright. We're gonna pick stuff up. It's gonna be a lot. But that was how many geese? In a matter of what? 10 seconds? And technically I could do that again. I could go hunt around the rest of the map outside of render of this tent and this setup. And just fast travel here again in a couple hours. And it would be the same thing. But we're gonna go put the shotgun back, get the bow back out, and wander around on this side of the map now. We're in some of the northern fields. I've got this roe deer coming into a... 4 is about on par with the one we saw earlier, being 135 to, I think, 235, a full 100 for the 4 estimate. There's also a fox that I shot at with a bow from tree stand, but we'll run over, pick these up. I think we're headed Lodge to put in the albino wild boar, wrap everything up nice. But it was just a female. Came into a call underneath. I not so shot. I'm betting on body. Yep. About right. You know, she's a nice, really crosshair body hit. 7 meters. Pick him up. After that, the lodge. Foreign dude. Crack 100. Ooh, 140. Well, I guess more that he had to be over 100. I think what I meant to say is 2. Anyway, to the lot. So, I haven't quite figured out what is causing the audio issues. I can't tell if it's like I'm running a specific app on my computer, but something's going on. So this is a re-record of this. We stuck the albino pig, or not pig, I did that in the actual recording too. We stuck the albino wild boar up here on this upper deck. He scored 569, and he's right next to the albino feral hog, which is just over the railing from Bushrager's Run in 847. This piebald here, which his score is hard to get to pop up because I have my ibex in the hallway behind him. But he was the improvement over our last one, which is down here. Previous was a 116. But I'm really glad with the way that this hunt turned out. We went out for fallow, we went out for the competition, we made an attempt at the competition, and I came back 2.5 days later, got an albino wild boar. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye!